Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 14th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. This week is flying by. No need to slow the weekend down at this point, so let's get into it, shall we? At 9:15 p.m. last night, the Anne Arundel County Fire Department responded to a single vehicle crash on eastbound Route 50 near the interchange of I-97. On arrival, they found one overturned car on fire with a victim trapped underneath and 3 others with serious injuries. 2 medevacs were called to the scene to land on the road to fly the victims to shock trauma, 1 with life-threatening injuries and 2 with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Unfortunately, 1 victim did die at the scene. We don't have any more information on this at this time, but please check back with eyeonannapolis.net a little bit later this morning, and we will have an update for you. Folks that were worried about the federal unemployment assistance ending this week can breathe a sigh of relief. A Baltimore judge ruled against Governor Hogan and said he has to maintain that additional $300 a week. As we thought yesterday, Governor Hogan has said that he will not appeal that decision, but that per his original decision, people will still need to fill out their weekly report detailing where they are actually seeking work in order to get their benefits. Now, the federal program is scheduled to end on September 6th. Some sad business news on the horizon. We have learned that the Bowie Blade News will cease publication at the end of the month, but their news will be carried online at the Capitol. The Bowtie Cinemas at the Harbor Center will be closing at the end of this week, and Sam's on the Waterfront will be closing at the end of September. And man, this is some tough news for sure. In our daily Clip Notes version of the Ramos trial, psychiatrists for the state continued their testimony and recounted some of the conversations Ramos had with them while being evaluated in prison. Ramos had hoped there would be politicians in the office, including then-candidate for state's attorney Ann Colt Lightus. The doctor said that Ramos mailed letters and wanted them to be considered a legacy token for Ramos. As to his sanity, the doctor did point out how Ramos waited until his probation was over before restalking a woman, and how he didn't buy a gun until after he had planned the killing to avoid authorities finding a gun should he have been seen or recognized surveilling the newsroom. We also learned that he sent Eric Hartley, who's the former columnist that actually wrote the column that triggered Ramos initially, a CD with photos and videos of the newsroom, along with office building schematics and a video Ramos had taken while in disguise on the property. The doctors testifying yesterday all say that these actions are not those of someone insane. Again, this will likely go to the jury later this week, and they will be the ultimate ones to make that decision. More details, chilling details in the Capitol. Read it and subscribe. And that is the only way we're going to make sure it doesn't go the way of the Bowie Blade News. Navy fans, I think I may have given you some bum info. Navy football is having a fan fest this year after all. It is Saturday, August 7th from 10 a.m. to noon at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. It's free. Meet the team, get autographs, go on the field for some fun and games. Navy does open up at home on September 4th against Marshall, and you'll be able to buy tickets at the Fan Fest or, as always, at NavySports.com. Go Navy, beat Army. And finally, the Red Cross needs your blood, and they are willing to pay for it. I say that half in jest, but there is a severe shortage of blood, and the Red Cross will give you a $10 Amazon gift card if you donate before the end of the month. You will also be entered into a contest to win gasoline for a year, valued up to $5,000. But don't do it for the money. Don't do it for the gas. Do it because it's the right thing. And even more so because right now, because of the Capitol Gazette trial happening. Wendy Winters was an ardent donor, and she was a real pain in the butt, nagging others to do so as well. I was a victim of that. So let's do this for Wendy. There are a ton of places, dates, and times all across Anne Arundel County where you can donate blood. I have them all listed at eyeonannapolis.net, so you want to check that out, make an appointment, and donate for the remembrance of Wendy. Okay, that's it for the news. But first, a quick thank you to our 4 sponsors for this daily news brief. Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, Rehab to Perform, which just opened up at 1750 Forest Drive here in Annapolis, and MacMedics. No need to make an appointment or wait in line at the Apple Store ever. I love MacMedics. Now, hang tight. We have George Young from DCMDVA Weather standing by with your locally forecast weather report. He's coming up in a bit, but right now, here's Rick Peters from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit rehabtoperform.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, July 14th. Yesterday brought more oppressive heat and humidity for the Annapolis region, and while today will be another hot one, there is an increased chance for some PM showers and storms. Look for highs today in the 88 to 96 degree range across Anne Arundel County, with some scattered PM storms expected, some of which could turn severe and could produce localized flash flooding, with Thursday then bringing what should be a dry day with temps again 90 plus degrees for most, ahead of more upper 80s to mid 90s Friday through the weekend, with a return of elevated rain chances each day with some typical PM summertime storms. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at MacMedics.com.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company.
Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I often get asked, is now a good time to make a move? The answer is absolutely. With interest rates the lowest they've been in nearly 50 years and inventory in high demand, now is the time to let us earn your trust. Whether you're looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, my team and I will guide you through the process and find exactly what you are looking for. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.